Hello, my name is Katrina Spotsville and I'm the SEL coordinator for Crandall ISD. September is National Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month. In Crandall ISD, we want to educate students, staff, and parents on the signs of suicide and what to do if a student exhibits signs of suicide. According to the CDC, suicide is the second leading cause of death for individuals ages 10 through 24. We want to do our best to support students and their families in this area. As a result, we will again be using the SOS Signs of Suicide program to ensure that our students are supported and that they know what to do if they or a friend are thinking of suicide. The Signs of Suicide program has been used by thousands of schools over the past few decades. Studies have shown that it effectively teaches students about depression and suicide while reducing the number of students self-reporting suicide attempts. In addition to implementing the SOS program, we have enacted Senate Bill 279, which mandates that all Texas students in grades 6th through 12th grade have the National Suicide Prevention Number and the National Crisis Text Number on the back of their IDs. This video's learning objectives are to help parents help their children to save a life by teaching them the Youth Suicide Prevention Basics, the ACT acronyms, which is to acknowledge, care, and tell, what to do when your child acts, to build coping skills, and to provide you with resources.
Why does suicide happen? Individuals are often trying to stop intense emotional pain. A mixture of these complex factors could lead someone to think about suicide, such as thoughts of suicide, access to guns, loss of hope, drinking or drug use, untreated depression, isolating, withdrawing.
How can we prevent suicide? Parents, you play an important part in keeping young people safe. Students will learn SOS, or signs of suicide. And the SOS program encourages students to support each other and how to seek help if they or a friend is in a crisis.
So when your child is watching signs of suicide, they're learning to act. A, acknowledge signs of depression or suicide in a friend. C, care. Show their friend they care. And T, tell. Tell a trusted adult. Parents, you are an important part of this message as a trusted adult in your children's lives.
Parents, what to do if your child's worried about a friend? Listen to your child's concerns. Encourage them to seek help. Contact their friend's parents directly and share your child's concerns. Contact the school's mental health staff or administrator so they can support your child or family. If you're concerned about a child's immediate safety, call 911. Reassure the child that they did the right thing by telling you. Work together to help save a life.
Try and build your child's protective factors. Encourage connection to school, participation in activities, and strong connections to friends. Let your child know that you are always ready to listen, whether they are concerned about a friend or struggling themselves. They do not need to worry alone. A coping skill helps people deal with unpleasant feelings and hard times. Examples include exercise, writing down what you are grateful for, talking to friends and family, and listening to music.
Make sure your child knows they can talk to you about mental health. Ask open-ended questions. Let your child steer the conversation to what they want to talk about. 2, don't rush to solve their problems. Instead, ask what they think would help in a situation. 3, be available and make sure your child knows it.
It's okay to ask about suicide. Asking about suicide will not put the ideas into someone's head. Instead, it lets them know you see their pain and you're not afraid to help.
Here's a few tips for getting teens to talk. Teen-led family meetings. Let your teen set the agenda. Playing a game. This makes teens more comfortable talking about a difficult topic. If the subject comes up in a movie or a TV show, have a discussion about it. Out for a walk. The relaxed atmosphere can make it easier for some teens to open up. Taking a drive. Sometimes it's easier to talk about difficult topics without eye contact. Continuing the conversation or have multiple mini conversations on a regular basis instead of one big chunk. Enlist other trusted adults. Sometimes a grandparent or trusted uncle or aunt can break through when parents have been shut off.
We talked about a lot, so now let's summarize our action steps. Number 1, look out for warning signs and seek help immediately. Number 2, help build coping skills and positive supports for your child. Number 3, talk to your child about suicide and be ready to listen.
For more information on the SOS parent page, resources, and health screening, please go to the website sossignsofsuicide.com/parents.
Thank you for viewing this video. If you have questions, please contact me, the SEL coordinator, or your campus counselor.